Alright guys, welcome to the second episode of our series of creating Triliza. So now as you can see on the left side of the screen, I now have my phone over here, which is going to serve to help us understand, see more clearly how it's going to be viewed. Because on the website it kind of sees everything, but we want to make sure that it's really unique, it's really working on the app on the phone. So now we had an issue in the beginning with this with the standing points, a very big issue with the positioning. So to work that out, let me just show you how I worked it out. After like a series of copy and paste, this guy here, you can just come over here to position, then to align self. As you can see, this guy is in the middle. This for this guy in the middle, so he's in the middle, which means of course this guy is at the edge. Come away, see it's at the edge, and so on. The guys in the middle too, you really see these guys here, but they are definitely there. You see that over here. Even in the phone app, you can see that over there. One thing with the phone app though is that you see this place is blank. So this place is blank is like beyond the viewpoint, the viewport. What's the viewport? The viewport is like the part of the screen is the part of the screen is going to show the app. Like how can I say, like the phone itself has a screen, right? But the app also has its own screen. It also has its own like section on the amount of width. I don't know if you understand, it's the amount of width that you take. So for all this gray stuff, all this gray background, this is the amount, this is the size that the app will take as for the screen. So this wiper now is beyond the size that it's taking. And so when you see it on the phone app, I can't even scroll. You see, I'm trying to scroll, I can't even scroll, which means that's the end point for the viewport. Even if I were to scroll, it will still like show just this little tip here. This is not aligned because I'll show you later on. This man is not aligned because I actually did a formula to push him up. But again, like even if we scroll it up, you will still be out of the viewport, which means it will not show. Okay, so now to put them, you have to make sure that the position is absolute. Really important. Absolute means that it won't change. Absolute means it will just stay at this position here, which is what we want. We don't want the position to be changing. And also the formula helps a lot. So in the very first 3 points, right? The very first 3 points, you can just let the absolute. You can just say to absolute and leave the position here. Leave the alignment to like horizontally to left, center, middle, and the right. Yeah, the very first guys. For the guys in the middle, let's take for example 4. For the guys in the middle, 4 will be at the horizontal left over here. Although the app, I don't know, can I like show you? Alright, so it at least shows 4. 4 is over here in the middle. Okay, by the way, to see view 4, because I also had a problem with viewing 4 and all the rest. So to view them, you have to like press anywhere empty like here or so, and now you come to advanced. Advanced, this will not be checked, so you have to check this, because if you don't check this, then let me show you. If you don't check this, you see it's gone. So it has to stretch to viewports. Stretch to viewport, you'll not show everything, and that'll make your life a lot more easy. Okay, let's get back now to this. So to get this guy in the middle, and again, it'll be easier to show you. So to get this guy in the middle, what I did is that since this viewport is having a height, right, I want this guy to be in the middle. I want these points to always be in the middle. This way to always be aligned on the left, always in the middle, and always in the right. I want all of them to be in the middle, no matter the size of the height of the phone, in which it is. So what I do is I come to formula. I go to the size, I think it will be a y, the positive y, this is whatever you call this piece. I come to this electric place for formula, press here, and then I just type this system dimension viewport height. So what this thing does is that basically it takes in, okay, I can't just say it. the height of the viewport area. So it takes the height of the viewport area. This is intriguing though. This last part excluding any top bars and navigation bars. I'll show you in a second. But so I take the height of the device, the viewport height of the device, and divide by 2. If I divide by 2, then I'm automatically at the middle at the center. And so that's how, no matter which app it is, you can see it will stay in the middle. Now for the last guys at the bottom, let's take for example 7. What I did is I did the same thing, but now rather than divide by 2, I just let it be. But no, this is 7. Now let's shift it to 7. It's still in content of 4. I need to go to 7. Come on. Okay, I'm at 7. So come over here, hit here. Yep. So initially there was no minus 10 here. So let me show you 8 for example, first of all, or 9. Let me show you 9. Now it's kind of like slow. Okay. So now I just took the height, the viewport height. So which means you will always be at the bottom no matter the size or the height of the phone which is it. The issue though is that this height excludes the top bar navigation element. Excluding meaning this is what happens. So you completely put, so like let's say what you want is that you want it to land here, right? But what it does is that it takes the highlight, this 895, 896, or I think let's say for example, let's check what you see, 896, right? So this, like maybe this 800, it goes down to 850, this 895, then 896, and exactly like 896, it now pushes it down. You see at this exact point 896, which is not what you want. What you want is that this bottom here has to be here. So how are we going to do that? Well, initially I was thinking of like subtracting. That's why you saw my container 7. Container 7. I don't know, since when does Upgrade do this? Okay, container 7. That is why I subtracted by 10, and as you can see, it shifted. I want to see if we can subtract again more. Let's say by what's the size of the, okay, you know what I'll do, I just got an idea. We gave it an exact size 80 pixels, so 180 pixels, all the 80 pixels to show. So if my idea is correct, what we'll do here is we'll just put 80, and now you automatically show what we want. It automatically show the very beginning. Yes, perfect. You can see over here, perfect. We're going good. So we'll just do the same thing for number 9. Just do the same thing. I've got a come on, this will do that. Just do the same thing for number 9. Minus 80. Oh no. Oh, okay, it was plus I pressed minus 80, play, and finally the 8. Come on, I hit on 8. Just go on 8, be on 8. Okay, we're on 8 now. We'll come to formula, come away, subtract by 80. So 80 up 80. So save, and our background should be good to go. Great. Now we have all 6 points. Now the one on the phone is kind of like not in the middle. He's exactly not in the middle. Oh, okay, you know why it's not in the middle? Because this is the middle over here at this point. Okay, so I've been showing this site. I'm sorry, you're not necessarily was explaining over here because the phone is like overlaying here. Very sorry. So I was saying that, like, remember over here I subtracted by 80 because this points, so I subtracted by 80 so that you will show at this very end over here. I don't know if you understand, because from here to here is 80, but without the 80 that we subtracted previously, it was showing from this very part here. So I was not taking into account the fact that it's coming right over to here. So we'll do the same thing. The middle is as from this point here, from the tip of my arrow, you see this is where the middle is. We want it to include this height here. So we'll take this, the height of this viewport minus the height of the container. So we do that so that you instead come and put the container from this point over here. When my tip is right, it's going to put it over here, and which means you'll be in the middle. But if I put it over here, I just realized if I put it over here, if I put from this point over here to this point over here, it will still won't be in the middle. So I need it to be half. I need for half of it to be in the middle, so that it is exactly in the middle. So let's try it out. For this to be half, it will mean that we'll subtract the height divided by 2 by half of this. So we'll just make like height minus this and then divided by 2. Would that work? So subtraction, let's try it out. I don't know. Hey again, I don't know if you saw my first episode on this, but like I told you, we're doing everything from scratch, so I have no idea whether this will work or not. But it work, no worry. I have no idea how to do it, but I know I can do it. That's what I mean. So it's 80, right? So 40. So subtract by 40, and since I don't want any, I want to be very cautious or prudent. I'll do this so that it subtracts the height and then divide by 2. Divide both of them by 2. Wait, I've placed 40. I have to place 80. And that's better. Cool. I think that does the same thing, right? Yeah, that does the same thing. So if I save, sorry, if I save, okay, and the app, all right, great, we got the idea. Again. So we just have to, like, you know what I'll do, just like come over here, copy, Ctrl C, paste this other guy, container, come on. I don't know, it's not connection. I mean, I don't think it's my connection, it's something else. Container 6, it took its time, very odd. Trust me, I've got no always like this. I don't know, it's angry with me for some reason. Okay, container 6 is now in the middle. Come on, should I hit it like 8 times before? Yeah, I think the trick is to hit it like 500 times or so. Oops. So paste, and then we save. Alright, so Triliza is now having the standard points where our pawns will be placed. We have like 9 in matrix, great. So now we need lines. We need lines to connect from here to here, 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 over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, and over here. So now next are these lines. The lines are going to be very tricky. I have no idea how I'm going to put the lines. I don't know, but like the easiest will be like to have a background where you just show the line. I know you understand. Like, see this gray background, right? We just put a background of an image that we created, which already having the lines, you know, which should kind of like facilitate us. The problem is at the level of the size, because if you put a static image, then when you change the size or you change the phone, not all phones will have that the height of the static image, so the image will be distorted and the lines won't work. So to put the lines, it's gonna be a little tricky. I just got an idea of maybe putting like text, and you know, I'll figure it out. But I think that's all for today. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next series.